Hello and welcome back. This rose next to me probably needs absolutely no introduction. The publicity and hype about this particular rose this year and another new edition by David Austin Roses has been absolutely phenomenal. This is Bring Me Sunshine, one of two releases made by David Austin Roses this year, and obviously you know the other one is Elizabeth. This video is not a full personal review from myself. I haven't had the rose long enough. You know that I will only ever bring you a full rose review when I've had the plant in the ground more than 12 to 15 months. So this is my first impressions. Now, I've been lucky enough to see Bring Me Sunshine used in the secret garden at the display at Chelsea that David Austin put together, and it was absolutely extraordinary seeing it paired together with Elizabeth in the very centre of that beautiful secret garden. Bring Me Sunshine is absolutely stunning, but there are some points to be made that you may not be aware of, and the feedback I've already had of pictures I've posted it from it is you're expecting this to be much more brassy and much more coppery than the flower actually is. You can see here that it is very much a golden yellow. Obviously that's where it gets its name from, Bring Me Sunshine. It is resplendent in all of its colour. It's going to be a large informal shrub. You can already see the plant is only in about 3 or 4 months old being in this pot. It's planted in this lovely corten steel planter that was provided by Weather It. I'll tag them in this post if you're interested, but the two colours together are absolutely stunning. Being planted for around 4 months, the plant is already in excess of 3 feet high, and the plants that I saw at Chelsea just a few weeks ago were reaching 4 feet. The growth is actually very informal and on the verge of being quite floppy. Now that might be down to the fact that the plant is actually fairly new and hasn't really established itself, but I'm very much a belt and breeches kind of gardener. Our English weather is so inclement, you never really quite know what you're going to get from one day to the next, so I tend to be a huge user of the pea sticks. So I've put in lots of pea sticks around here. These are hazel sticks just pushed in, gives this a nice natural look and something for the rose just to gently lean against. But I do think that in the future, Bring Me Sunshine, even when it's fully established, is actually going to need a little bit of support. The growth is coming up really quite quickly and is quite soft. It has a lovely matte mid-green foliage with dark ruby red flame-tipped growth tips with a lovely sort of olive green to the centre. The flowers themselves are absolutely stunning. Let's cut one and get one up close for you. You can see here they're very deeply cupped and quartetted in the centre. Really very pretty, and again that telltale heart-shaped petal coming together around that central globe is really lovely. Quartetted in the centre, is divided into 4 very equal sections, and it really is very pretty. The fragrance is really nice, and I'm looking forward to this on a really warm day. It has a really strong myrrh fragrance. And when we say myrrh, we're talking about all of those spicy, woody, Arabian kind of smells. You're talking about sandalwood, redwood, cloves and spice all mixed together. It really is rather pleasant. But you can see that Bring Me Sunshine, already in bloom here in the middle part of June, is producing really beautiful resplendent golden flowers which are literally radiating that lovely golden sunshine colour which it gets its name from. They're around 3 to 3.5 inches across and very deeply cupped. If you're thinking of growing roses like Roald Dahl, this is a very similar shape, along with Sceptred Isle, which is obviously pink, but a very similar shape to the bloom, much more deeply cupped. The fragrance, I'm really looking forward to this one and probably giving you a proper review next year. But this is my first impressions of the new release from David Austin Roses this year. This is the stunning Bring Me Sunshine.